Hi, welcome back to my channel, Simply Sweet Sam. Today's video is going to be on the new Go Getter Girl 2021 planner. These just were released last week, Tuesday, and I got mine in yesterday. And I'm so excited. I've been waiting to get this planner for at least a month now, and I waited until the new planner launched for 2021, and I am super excited. So I got the Blue Daydream cover, and let me tell you, deciding what cover to get for this planner was so hard. I thought all of them were beautiful. There's a total of 4. There's one that is a what they call it's bossy black, and it's a matte black with the gold accents, and that was really pretty. And then they have a tie-dye one which just had so many beautiful colors with it, and then they had a floral rosé one which had rose gold accents and just had this really pretty floral pattern. And I was going back and forth. Blue is my favorite color, so I did end up going with the Blue Daydream. Also, my fiance helped a little bit because he told me that this one was one of his favorites. And I decided, it's a little bit more toned down than the others, and just a little bit more muted, but still being colorful. So I decided to go with this one. So you can see here, it has pretty thick wiring. So they did change the binding from a wire O to the spiraled coiled one, and I think it's beautiful, and it feels very heavy duty. And then in the corner of the covers, it has this nice embellishment too with the same gold, and it kind of just is nice to help protect the corners because those are usually areas that are easy to damage. I really do like the cover. It's very sturdy and nice and thick and hard, so it definitely is going to protect it. This planner is huge, so it's only a 6-month dated planner, but it's actually 7th because they include December, and it is so thick, but that's because this is a 5-in-1 planner. I'll give you an idea of how thick it is compared to my Erin Condren planner. So this is my Erin Condren planner, and then this is the Go Getter Girl planner, so it's still really thick. This is just like a weekly layout one with the monthly layouts, so it's quite different. I already have stickers and stuff in there, so it's significantly bigger, but that's because you get the monthly, weekly, and daily layouts, and you also get like goal setting pages as well, so that's something to keep in mind. It is a bit big and heavy if you're carrying your planner all over. I'm going to be using this for personal things, so I'll just be staying at my house, so I don't mind the thickness. And I definitely think that if you really wanted a planner this thick, you can make do with how thick it is, and bringing it places that you need to. So yeah, let's go right in. So on the first page, you have this nice little quote from Rachel Marie, who is the CEO, owner of the brand Go Getter Girl. So she started this company, and I just thought it was so sweet that she dedicated this planner to her grandma, who taught her to follow her heart and be a go-getter. I think that's really sweet. I just really have to say I like that each of these pages are very neutral, meaning there's no really color to them, and you can really add whatever color you want. So I already put my name in. I already did some stuff with my planner, as I'll show you. And it does fold, and so that you don't have to you can have it one page at a time. But let's take a chance to look at these covers. These are beautiful tabs. They're nice pastels, and I love pastels. So you'll see you have an intro tab, a create tab, and a plan tab. So those are just different areas, so we'll go into those a little bit more, and then you can see the month month-to-month tabs too, and I think these colors all go so nicely together. And then you have extras too in the back, which are note pages. But I just love the color choices, but that's just my opinion. I just love the pastels colors. So when you go into the intro, this page here is a welcome page from Rach Marie, kind of giving an introduction of how Go Getter Girl started. And then you have this page, and she details how to use the planner, which I think is nice if you're new to planning and not really sure how to start. This shows kind of the intention behind the Go Getter Girl planner, and I think it's nice to have. And then this next page shows you, gives you the kind of ideas of what you can use for each of the pages, for like the monthly page, monthly habit section, weekly pages, daily pages, and all of that. And then it also gives you a preview over here of just what the layouts look like, which I will show you individually. But I think this is great if you're not sure exactly what to use this for. I mean, I've never had a planner that had all 3 layouts in it, so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to be utilizing this, because my Erin Condren planner is good through the end of June as well. So I've been using that mostly for work, so this is definitely going to be more of a personal one. And then throughout, you know, for these tabs, she has nice cute little quotes from her. I think these are nice because you can really spice them up if you want, if you're like very creative and want to doodle around it. You can really add some nice color to these pages, and I'll show you what I mean in my December month layout. But so when you go in here, this is basically your goal setting. And I like this setup because it gets you to really think about what you want in your life and what your goals are just in general. Like, for instance, if I could grant you one wish, what would it be? It gets you to really think about what you want within your life and kind of get you thinking about, are you happy with where you are, or how can you get to where you want to be? So I think that this is great. And then the next page is goal creation. So you have a space for personal self goals, career and passion goals, relationship goals, and finance and abundance goals. And I think these are great areas. And each of these sections, you have like a space to write down your goal, and then the motivation behind the goal and why you want to complete it. And then you also have this nice area for action steps and preparation. And I think this step is super important because it's easy to say what you want, what your goals are, but it's a little bit harder to kind of get those action steps, and this will make it easier to obtain your goals. So I think that's great. Then the next page is the Dream, Plan, Imagine, and Become page. So kind of thinking about, okay, if you could be wherever you wanted to be, like, what's your ideal way to spend your day and stuff. I think that this is great to have. So you have these steps, and then you can have then you have become. So this is kind of getting your brainstorming of what you want to see yourself. So for instance, I've been talking about starting a YouTube channel for at least a year, and it took me a long time to get it. So I think like things like that, writing it down, getting those step-by-steps really helps to make those dreams a reality, because honestly, most of the time with your dreams, it's yourself who's setting yourself back. And that's why I like this fear versus the reality chart. So basically, the example here is saying your fear is, I'm not good enough, but I'm definitely going to fail. So that's your own internal fear. That's what you're thinking about. And then the reality, I'm actually very capable, and people need what I have to offer. So I think that this is great to get past those fears that you have and self-doubt and think about the reality of the situation. So I think that's a nice page as well. Then you have this rainbow roadmap. So this is where you can write down how to get to those goals. So these are the action steps to get to that big goal that you have. So for instance, let's say I want to become a YouTuber and grow my channel, I could put like action steps to get there. So like create a YouTube channel could be one, and then maybe creating an Instagram to promote the YouTube channel, and just things like that. So I think that this can really help turn your overall goal into a reality. And then this page is a morning routine creation. And then here you have another cute quote from Rach Marie. And then here we have year at a glance. Well, it's 7 months because that's how long this planner is. And I like that the holiday page is right next to this, so you can see the holidays with that. So, you know, it's a nice muted color, so you're able to, you know, highlight any important dates you want. You even have space to kind of create keys on the side. So I think this is nice and simplistic too. It doesn't take too much space. And then here's where I was saying that you can really create this planner to however you want. So this is not the design of the December 2020 page. It just literally has the December 2020 and it's blank. So I went ahead and kind of made my own design for this page, and I went with snowflakes and just took some colors. I used these Crayola Super Tip markers. I got a huge pack online and they're very cheap. And so I found doing this was super relaxing, and I like the way it looked. So you can really make this planner your own. And I was thinking that maybe on this page, you know, putting a quote, or maybe at the end of December, either writing down all the highlights of December of the things that went well, or you can put pictures or draw pictures of different things that happened within the month. So there's just so much room for your own creativity within this planner, and I really enjoy that. So then also this page, all the monthly, like all the tab pages are a little bit thicker than the normal pages. They're almost like like cardstock material. So they're thicker. So this doesn't even bleed through the markers or anything. So you'll see here, the monthly layouts are fit on one page. And so I went ahead and started doing my December, and I only put the holidays on here. So it doesn't have like a label of December or anything, so you can put that in yourself. And so I just put that in the boxes. I've seen many other people who have this planner do that, and I like the way it looks, and it saves space as well. And then I just put some key days for the month in here, and you can really do so much with this too, because it's just such a neutral palette. You can be as creative as you want, and really do as you want with it. So I really like that. And then on the other side, you have this monthly dashboard, so you can put monthly goals, and then the action plan to go with those monthly goals, which I think is really nice. So really this is going to help you create goals and kind of get those goals accomplished. And then I also like the fact that there's this monthly budget. I did get the Happy Planner Mickey collaboration, and I'm going to use that for budget planning, but I probably will still use this since it's here. And then I also like that it has, what habit are you trying to break or create this month? So I think that it makes it more attainable by having it just for 1 month and having one habit to focus on. So that's kind of the monthly layout and dashboard. And then next you have a monthly vision board as well. So the purpose of this is to kind of lay out what you want to do within the month or hope to do. You can do like a bucket list or anything, kind of continuation on the goals, and you can like draw, you can write. There's so many things you can do. You can even turn this into a memory keeper as well, just to put pictures in and everything. And then the next page is the weekly layout, and I do like the way that this is laid out. So at the top here you have focus and priorities for this week so you can really highlight those things that you need to get done. And then you have your weekly day layout, and it's broken out morning, afternoon, and evening. And I like that this is a light shade gray, so you can follow the afternoon. So I think one great way to use this is meal planning. You can use it to actually put any appointments that you have within those between morning, afternoon, and evening. I think I'm going to end up using this for my content creating and kind of plan out what I'm going to film, edit, upload. Because I'm trying to get into a more of a routine with that. So I think that this will help with that. And important to note, Saturday and Sunday are in the same comment. I know that some people don't like that, but you do get a daily for that, but they're also combined. But I think that there's just so much space with this planner, so I don't know. That's not a deal breaker to me. And then I like too that there are just quotes everywhere in this book. So now when you flip, so I put my little bookmark here. So all the planners come with a bookmark. So this is the coiled version. So it comes with a laminated bookmark. And it just says plan your life like a go-getter, and it matches the cover. So the bookmark will always match whatever the cover you pick. And then for the book-bound planners, you just get like a ribbon in, because obviously there's no coils to really snap in. And it was also really hard deciding if I wanted a book bound, but since I'm new to this planner company, I want to get the full experience. So I did go ahead and get the 5-in-1, because the book bound one is just like their daily planner and doesn't have the weekly layouts, and it doesn't have the goal setting items in there. So maybe next time I'll get that, but this I really just want to get the full experience and be able to decide whether or not this would be good for myself. So you'll see that each day you get your own page, and the reason why I decided to get this planner versus like an Erin Condren Daily Duo or anything is because of the schedule, the time slots. I think for the Erin Condren one, it only goes through 8 or up to 8 p.m. And if I'm using this for my personal life, I am up much later than that. So this one goes all the way from 5 in the morning to 10 p.m. So it's such a wide range. I know that it doesn't have the half-hour timestamps, but for my personal life, honestly, I wouldn't even utilize the half hours. I would just utilize the hours and just jot things down that I need to do within those hours. So I think that is really nice. I also really like that each day it has today I'm grateful for, because sometimes I just think, especially with how this year has been going with COVID and everything, you just kind of need to take time to think about what you're grateful for, because it just helps get out of the negativity that you can be in with like times like these. And then what's notable too with the Go Getter Girl planner is that they have an area to put a sticky note or quote with a daily affirmation of the day. So she does have these really cute sticky notes. I didn't pick any up just because I don't use sticky notes that often, and especially because I'm not in the office. I've been working from home, so I've been keeping more of everything in a notebook. This fits perfect for a sticky note to be placed here. I'm probably just gonna either do a drawing or something. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to use the space for, but this text is only in for the first of the month, and then the rest are just blank ones. And then you have this little box for movement, so that you know to keep active. I might use this to keep track of drinking water, maybe too if I decide to work out. Eventually I want to get back into a routine, but with COVID it's a little bit harder to do. Then they have this area work to do, so this is more corresponding with like your actual job, and then personal to do. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this as work to do, but I think I'm going to keep it as work to do, meaning like cleaning and all that, like personal things that feel like work. And then personal to do will probably be more of like fun things to do for me, just because I'm not going to use this planner for work. And then I also like that at the end of each of the daily layout, there is, did you move closer toward breaking/creating your habit today? So it's going back to that habit that you created at the beginning of the month, and it's just like a nice little check-in to have. So I really like that a lot. So here is the first weekend, so you'll see that yes, they share a page, so you don't get the sticky note area. And the time slots are a little bit less, so it's 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. But I still think it's fine. I get why she did this. This planner is already massive, that just having separate days might not be doable, and I would not want this to be any thicker than what it currently is. And then instead you have some weekend intentions. So you could still put like your daily affirmation here if you wanted instead to keep that. And then you still have work to do and personal to do and everything else. Then every once in a while, where you're looking at when you're going through the planner, I think this is a really cute idea. She has this little place where it says stop, surprise, slow down, and express yourself. Let's doodle, let's decorate, use this space as you please, and put whatever your heart desires here. Go get her. So this is literally anything you can doodle. It's just like a nice little thing so that you can kind of relax. But does anyone think of like standardized testing when you see this stop? Like back when you're in middle school, elementary school days, or high school, and you had to take those standardized testing. That's what I think of when I see that. So a little PTSD. But yeah, so it's really cute, and then it just repeats then for the rest of the month. And then so here, this is what the months normally look like to give you an idea of this thing. It's very easy to kind of make this your own and be creative. So, and here's what the month looks like. So it's very, very neutral, and you can really do whatever you want with it, which I enjoy. So then we're gonna flip over to this extra. So you do get these two, I think it's just two, yeah. 2 pages for an address book, so you can put important contacts. I think this would be nice to kind of put, like if you have people you need to contact for house things and all of that, or like a babysitter or anything, and this might be a good place to put it just so it's here. Or really anything that you would like. Then you have these 2 pages for passwords. I never use these pages because I never write down my passwords. But I mean, it's there for people who want to. Maybe you could just put where you have logins. Sometimes I forget what websites I make logins for. So I guess you could utilize that for that. But you have those 2 pages. Then you have a few pages labeled lists, and it's kind of nice because it's broken into columns, so you can make any list that you want, like wish list or anything. So you have a few 4 pages with that, and then you have a bunch of note pages, which are nice at the end. So there's quite a bit there's in here. And then you also get these note pages that are just blank and not lined, so you can doodle or whatever you'd like. So there's 4 pages of that. Oh no, 5 pages. And then at the back, you get this cute pocket folder, and I love this purple, is so beautiful. And then it just has her signature here, and it's so, so cute. And then it has a pocket in the front and the pocket in the back. And then the back of the planner, it has Love, Rach Marie. So with this, with closing this, it doesn't really work. Well, I guess you could do it that way. But I recommend, I think she recommended this, to flip it back to put everything back. Obviously it's just like a really thick planner, so it's sometimes a little bit harder. It's a really nice planner, and I'm super excited to utilize this, and so I just can't wait. If you follow me on my planner Instagram, it's at Simply Sweet Sam Plans. I'll be posting my weekly, daily, monthly layouts all on there as I do them. So if you want to see how I utilize that, make sure that you follow me there. But yeah, I think that this is definitely worth it. Also, they're going to be having a Black Friday sale starting tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 25th. And so their planners, actually not even just their planners, their whole site is going to be 30% off. And then if you get the bundle, which the bundle comes with the spiral planner, dated, the undated book bound, sticky notes, and the stickers, the winter stickers, that's marked down to 35%. So if you want to get one, now is the time, because that's a really good deal. So yeah, if you like this video, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. So please let me know down in the comments below what kind of videos you would like to see. But until next time, have a great day. Thank you.